Hello everybody, I'm the Terminator 3000, and today we are doing Cry of Fear, a game made by Team Side Scully. Now this spooky game is free on Steam right now, so go get it. Wait, what's this? A ModDB award? This game was a mod? That's right, this game was made from Half-Life's Gold Source engine, and holy bejesus, this game looks nice. My goodness. Now, normally, games on the Gold Source engine has low-res textures because the game engine was made in 1996 or something. But the devs of Cry of Fear basically remade the whole game engine, which has upscale textures, detailed models, 3D skyboxes, film grain. I don't like film grain. Pop. That's better. And proper lighting. Version 1 was released on ModDB 2012, but then a year after, Valve updated the Gold Source engine to support Linux, and according to the Wiki, this broke almost every mod to Half-Life known to man, including Cry of Fear. This kind of forced the devs to update the mod to become its own game. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know, don't quote me on it. Okay. Now the current version, 1.6, was released on Steam as a standalone game in 2013, which no longer requires Half-Life. Woohoo! And it also has bug fixes in general, AI improvements, removing the ability to save willy-nilly. Why? And removing the ability to cheat. Seriously? But this game is single player. Why can't I?
Multiplayer.
Ah, yes, we'll get to that. Now, Bill, what is this game about?
Spoiler alert, okay, let's go.
Well, you play as a young man named Simon Hedrickson, who will go through some emotional turmoil, mostly due to losing his leg. So Dr. Pennell gave him a book to pour all of those negative emotions into, and the whole game takes place inside Simon's head. Where am I? Oh, that looks nice. Hey. Once you go to the same apartment several times, this backtracking is ridiculous. One of four things happen. In one ending, Simon accidentally shoots two officers due to having a psychotic breakdown. Whoops. And in the other three endings, Simon kills somebody and then himself. Yeah, this game is not only literally dark in terms of lighting, but also metaphorically dark. Eee. It is usual blood, gore, jump scares because horror game, but in this game there's also murder, self-harm, hints of child abuse, and suicide. So if any of those things trigger you, I am sorry. And if you are suffering from depression, there are tons of people who are willing to help you. You just gotta reach out to them. It may sound hard, but don't give up. You don't even need to physically move to ask for help. You're on the internet. There's a suicide hotline number in the comments below if you need it. Now I know I can't physically list every possible anti-depression thing, but like I said, there are tons and tons of people who are willing to help you. And if you know someone who is suffering from depression, and if you don't like them, brush all that petty nonsense off and go help the poor thing. There are hundreds of people committing suicide every year. Please, don't make that number higher. If you know someone who is depressed, give them a hand. And if you are suffering, it is not too late to ask for a hand. Alright, that was kinda heavy. I'm gonna give you a 1 minute grace period before I start making jokes and whatnots, so you won't get whiplash. Alright, starting now. Alright, we good? We all good? Okay, things are going to get less serious from here on out. Ready? Let's go. I can't see squat! Ah! Now the game starts off with a really long intro sequence of a train with Simon riding in it. Now some people don't like long intro sequences, some do. I personally don't care. In fact, last time I'm being screamed at, the battery. Okay. My ears. I would highly recommend lowering your volume because Jesus Christ, your ears are gonna be sore at some points. There's no need to yell. And that's the story. Simon's going through some psychosis and your ears bleed. And let's talk about the gameplay. Now the game sort of runs like a survival horror game with one of those inventory management thingies, like the stuff from the Resident Evil series. In those games you can carry a bunch of stuff, while in Cry of Fear, you can only carry 6 things. Why does a key take up a whole slot, while a shotgun only takes up 1 slot? These are confusing times. And in the second half of the game you can only carry 3 things. Seriously? Since this is survival horror, how do you combat the spooks? Well, the shooting is pretty bare bones, while the melee is, kind of finicky. In order to not take damage, you have the ability to dodge, but dodging will take up stamina. Now, Simon's stamina kinda sucks. It takes a full 30 seconds to recharge it completely, and when you run out of stamina, you slow down due to being out of breath. Hey! Also, here's a tip. When shooting enemies, do not reload willy-nilly. Guns in this game uses a realistic ammunition mechanic, which means when you take out the clip with bullets in it, those bullets are gone forever. Ooh. Luckily, there are plenty of Glock rounds lying around, so you don't have to worry about running out of Glock. You'll occasionally find other kinds of bullets in different guns, but chainsaws and Glocks are very popular in this time for some reason. So stick with the Glock and you'll be fine. My goodness. And as you're in the forest section of the game, then can you stop screaming at me? Now the art style is okay. I mean, it looks depressing and dreary, and it's supposed to, so good job. And the monsters are meh. We've seen faceless freaks before, right? The Slenderman and stuff. And this guy just straight up looks like Michael Myers. Hey, and the dev's first game of related monsters has scarier monsters than these. This thing is creepy. Well, this thing is just plain ugly. I mean, sure, it's supposed to look ugly, but it's just ugly. Nothing really spooky about it. It's just a mass of faces and arms. Hey. Now, the levels design could use some work. I get that the main dev was trying to recreate Stockholm from Sweden, because hometown stuff. But spending a lot of time in the apartments and the subways is not the way to go. Even Chapter 5's title is done with the persistent backtracking. Hey! Finally out of that stupid maze. And I'm back at the subway for the 10th time! God! One of the monsters are screaming, the third are going back and forth. Hey! Now, Bill, is there original music? Oddly enough, there is. Even though there are tons of ambience and noises, but music does sometimes play. Here, have a listen. Yes, the music is very nice and calm. Unless there's a chainsaw coming at you down an alleyway. Hey, and once you complete the game, you will unlock unlockables, where you can change Simon's outfit, get cool weapons. Fishing only freezes enemies for a limited amount of time. How long? I don't know. I am not sticking around to find out. And finally, Doctor Mode. I am not doing Doctor Mode. I am not beating Doctor Mode. Night vision is not worth literally going through hell. I am not going to beat Cry of Fear 4 times in Nightmare Mode just to get unlimited ammo, and I am not going to do the multiplayer campaign because you can't just join a server and you have to have the third-party VPN software thing, and I am 99% sure the other campaigns are just filler maps. It makes me so frustrated. I do not like Cry of Fear's gameplay. It's frustrating for me. Oh my god. Now, Bill, would you recommend Cry of Fear? Despite my negative feelings towards it, absolutely. I can't tell if it's Stockholm Syndrome. Yeah, it's Stockholm. But I can see why the game is considered a cult classic to the Half-Life modern community. Heck, the horror genre as a whole. Hey, a game about a dude going into depression while you literally fight his inner demons? Heck yeah, I'll play that game. If Cry of Fear gets a remaster, I'll absolutely play it. Just, not full on because I don't like Cry of Fear's mechanics and backtracking and level design. Now, even though Cry of Fear is a very, very frustrating game, I would definitely recommend it to other people. But I must warn you, the game is frustrating. And if you like frustrating games like Dark Souls, this game is for you. Hey, now thank you all so much for watching. Like not sounding like a Cry of Fear monster. If you like not sounding like a Cry of Fear monster. And if you like it now, I'll see you in the next video. Very well, my people. How do these monsters keep the vocal cords after screaming? Oh wait, they don't. Some of them just breathe heavily. Hey.